What's up with the YouTube? It's your boy Xavier.
And Shay.
Right now, we're trying something different. This is a mukbang. We seen a recent comment basically saying we need to do a video on how we first met. Let's do it while eating some Indian food.
It's a new Indian place that just came to Tuscaloosa. It's been here a few weeks now. I'm gonna tell y'all what all we have in front of us. So this is tandoori wings. So good. Samosas. We got jasmine rice. I'm not sure what kind of rice this is. It's just a rice.
Yellow rice.
And then chicken tikka masala for both of us. And then we've got like a cilantro sauce. And this one's kind of, I don't really know how to describe it. It's sweet though. And then he has garlic naan. And I have butter naan. And then we both have water. So we've already prayed. Let's dig in.
Let's go. Do we dip this in here?
Yeah. So I think most people, so you take a piece.
Get some rice. Alright. I seen videos, but I never done it myself. Oh my God.
Okay.
You want to start or you want me to start? Like for real.
Like how we met?
Yeah.
I'll go first. So
To start from the beginning when your name came in play. Cause this and I'm finna try to eat wings.
okay, so very good. 2022, I would say, what was it, like March maybe of 2022? I had a friend that I went to high school with before Tuscaloosa. And
Shout out, she'll love it.
Alyssa Askew and Aaliyah Askew, love them. And they're twins. I was hanging out with them over at their apartment complex. Long story short, they wanted me to move in with them at their apartment, and I was like, I'm living at the house right now with my parents.
Rent free.
No bills. So I was like, nah. And then I ended up just moving in. So we didn't get napkins.
So she ended up moving in to the apartment that her friend stayed in. I worked at the apartment that will be her potential home. At the time, I'm a brand ambassador for the apartment complex, and we can see leads in the computer. I seen Lachey Hill in the computer as a regular lead. Didn't think nothing about it. 30 seconds later, I look at my phone.
Because listen, y'all. So when I decided to move, samosa.
Try this. Ooh. You dip this too?
If you want to. When I decided to move into the apartment complex, try it with these sauces. I followed the apartment complex on Instagram just so I could stay in the loop of everything that was going on, obviously. It's good.
That's very sweet.
You like it though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Long story short, they posted Xavier on their Instagram. And I was like,
Tell them what you said.
fine chocolate young man with tattoos. He looked clean cut, very well taken care of. And so I was like, you know what? Let me follow him. So.
And that she did. Now, let me go. So, y'all heard she said follow me. Like I said, I seen her name in the leads, and then 30 seconds later, I looked at my phone. And on my Instagram, I seen Lachey_Hill, something like that, her username at the time. She liked about 100 of my posts. It wasn't 100, but it was, you know, it was basically trying to get my attention. So I was like, I looked at her stuff and I seen her. I said, "Ooh, she look good." And then, you know, my common sense kicked in. I seen her name in her bio, and I seen the name in the leads. I said, "Wow, this is who's moving into the apartment."
Here's the reason why I liked so many of his posts.
Yeah, tell me. Well, tell us, cause they family now.
He had over 50,000 followers.
At the time.
At the time. So, I was like, if I want this handsome young man to notice me, I've got to stand out and really spam his notifications. So that's why I liked a bunch of his pictures. And then, right after I did that, not long after, he did it back. And I was shook to my core because I was like, oh my gosh, he loves me. Not really. You know those people, I'm one of those that I'll do something but then I don't act on it. Like, I reached out to him by liking all his posts and then he did it back, but I'm like, all right, cool. So I just left it alone. Like, a few weeks, I would say, went by, right?
Yeah.
And nothing had ever happened. And then, what happened after that?
I had seen her at the pool, and I was with some friends at the time. And at this time, I was so-called talking to somebody, and they was at the pool with me. And I seen her at the pool. And so, shout out to my boy Ross. His name, Ross. I said, hey, bro, let's go over there and, like, let's like, talk to him, and let's throw them in the pool.
That's after this. So, he had DM'd me, hey, with a heart.
Yeah.
And I saw it, but I was too nervous because he was so cute, y'all. He still is.
She didn't hit me back. The next day, because we can go back and see, the next day, the pool incident happened. And so, I was like, hey, man, let's go over there. Let's talk to him. Let's see if they'll let us throw him in the pool. Ross being Ross, he down for anything. Ross was like, bet. We went over there. She still got video footage. We threw them in the pool, and we threw her in the pool. And we just started talking.
And literally, that was like early afternoon, like I would say noon 1. And we all, like my group and his group, we all stayed out there talking until literally the sun went down. And they told us to go home.
Literally, we got like the security guard came out and told us to go home. The pool were closed and like.
Well, before they came over there and threw us in, they walked over there and Xavier looked at me. I was in a big group now. He looked at me and said, you look like you were raised different.
Yeah, that's the first thing I told her. I said, she looked like she was raised different.
I didn't know how to take that. I didn't know what that meant.
And she was smiling, turning red, you know, because she's so light-skinned and biracial.
And so we just sat there and talked for so long. I was staring at him at one point in the night because...
And I called her.
I mean, I was in love. Love at first sight. Homie looked good.
Looked? I know I ain't got a haircut and stuff right now, but...
You look great still, but... That was my first time ever seeing a man that looked so divine. So, I was in utter shock. Utter disbelief. And he caught me staring at him like... I was staring at him, and he looked at me, and I was like... It was really embarrassing. And then we kind of like just laughed. It's crazy.
This is my wife. My baby. My boo. We've been through so much together already. Going on 3 years.
I love
my longest relationship. My first time being married. We got a son.
He's literally watching us do this mukbang.
I couldn't have asked for anybody better. Like, honestly. Yeah, man. You know, it's been amazing, man. Then she moved in to the apartment with her friends. And then 6 months later.
Wait. Yo, whenever I moved into the apartment with my friend, the window to my apartment literally looked at the window to his apartment. Like,
she stayed right next to me.
Like our bedroom windows were right beside each other. It was so cute. It was like a movie.
She can't count how many times she stayed at her own apartment.
No. Also because my friends, Ellie and Alyssa, bruh, they kept it so hot in there. I cannot function or sleep in hot weather. Like, I used to open my window when it was, like, literally January. Open my bedroom window to let air in because it was so hot. So
we keep it cold, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
We like it cold, we sleep cold. We can't do that hot. But at the time, I was staying with my cousin slash friend. And we had an apartment. He had his own room, I had my own room. And then he moved out, and I didn't want to just live with somebody random. So that's when I asked her, hey, you want to come in and be my roommate?
Because the apartment complex is like it's leased by the bedroom.
Yep.
So like, say his cousin moved out, anyone can move in. Like anyone. Boy, girl, it don't matter. It just kind of worked out that I was moving in. So then I moved in and we lived together, which was crazy because I never saw myself living with a boyfriend. That was not the type of time I was on.
It was early too.
It was early. And you know, to the naked eye, there's the people who don't know us. It could have looked like we rushed things, but for us, it was right on time. Everything happened right on time. We had a baby, got married, engaged, bought a house, all the things right on our time and when it worked for us. And I don't think it was rushed.
I always tell people and tell myself, like, bro, I'm living with my best friend. Like, it don't seem weird. I don't regret anything or nothing, man. You know?
It's not hard. A lot of people say, I'm not saying every day is easy. That's not what I'm saying. But I don't think it's hard to live with your significant other. A lot of people say it's really hard to live with the opposite sex or blah, blah, blah. If both of y'all have y'all's head on straight, you know how to be a decent human, like it's really not that hard. And just communicate.
You keep God first.
Yeah, that's really the biggest thing right there.
We always think in the flesh, but never think in the spirit, and that would mess us up. And we see other people doing something, and now we want to say we want to do that, and we worthy of that. But keep God first. God will tell you what you're worthy of.
Well, that's how we met. Thank y'all so much for tuning in.
Thank y'all. This Indian food is a 1,000 out of 10. Like, as you see, I'm tearing it up. So, make sure y'all leave a like,
a comment,
and subscribe
to the channel.